Derek Jones Jr. I'm tuning in to bFb.
Max, and you tune in to bFb. This is Dwight Powell. You're tuned in to bFb.
This is Derek Lively. You're tuning in to bFb.
What's up, guys? It's Josh Green. Tune into bFb.
Dynamic duo. Dynamic duo.
They tried to shut us down on MTV, but it felt so empty without me. But we're back, Facebook. We are back. Like, what happened? We're back on a different profile.
Did you just quote Eminem?
I did.
It's came to this. It's come to this. It's come this. Yeah, on a rainy, gloomy, dreary day, we come to lighten up your spirits.
Yeah, because but no need. Hold on, Kendrick, if you don't mind, I'd like to take it from here real quick. No need to worry about the rain. Don't worry about the rain. Don't worry about what Kendrick is about to say, because tonight is the night. Tonight, that's Mark Cuban. I'm sorry, that's Adelson's calling now.
Yeah, tell him shut it down. Tell him shut it down. Let's go home right now.
They're telling me thank you for what you're about to do, because tonight's the night, guys. Tonight, the Dallas Mavericks get back on track.
Yeah. You know, see, I'm happy you said you taking over from here. You know, somebody had to drive the Titanic. You know, let's drive right straight in the bottom of the ocean. Okay. Yeah. Speaking of bottom of the ocean, that's where the Mavs seasons look to be going right now. Mavs versus Heat. Mavs 34-28. Heat 35-26. Mavs favored by 4.5 tonight. Referees for tonight's game, as it matters, because the Mavs stink right now. Zach Zarber, Aaron Smith, and Andy Nagy. Injury report reads like this for the Mavericks. Max, he's out with G League assignments for Miami. They got some injuries, but who cares? I mean, it's a straight dub when you play the Mavericks. You're probably looking forward to it. Take the night off, Tyler Hero, out with a foot. Take the night off, Kevin Love, out with a thumb. Hey, Jay Rich, former Mavs, take the night off. You know, go visit some family and friends in your old city with a shoulder. You know, we got this. It's just the Mavs. Okay, let's get to the pregame summary. Everybody like my little sign, my little picture right here? Hey, my little guy right here, he's just watching. He's probably doing tonight too. Speaking of just watching, you know, the legendary Nipsey Hussle had a song called Ocean Views, which is what the Mavs will be seeing in about 5 weeks. Till then, the Mavs are at it again with the Heat in town, which may be what Kid's seat may be if the Mavs lose again tonight. Fire! The Mavs have lost 3 consecutive games and 5 out of the last 6, meaning that 7-game win streak the Mavs had long gone long. The Mavs are smacking in the middle of the play-in, but still have a somewhat chance to get into the top 6 and maybe better. But you actually have to win games to do that. Can the Mavs start tonight? Probably not, but we'll find out. Well, back to you.
Really? Kendrick? I'm afraid I have some breaking news right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. Let me pull it up first before I do that.
Uh-huh.
Let me get. Tonight, but like I was saying, tonight the Mavs get back on top of things, and I already see a change.
Hold on. This a rewind? Because you said that the last game, the game before.
No, this ain't real.
We're in the Twilight Zone?
This is reality. This is reality.
Okay. So
This is
I
reality.
was in the Matrix or something.
No, you don't. No, you don't live in the Matrix. You don't live in the Matrix.
Oh, I
You
thought I
live in the
was.
Matrix.
Good grief. Go ahead.
Hold on. I gotta make sure I get this because I call for this. I had been saying that this needed to happen in order for the Mavericks to win. They needed to make a change at this position. And it appears that Jason Kidd, maybe he watches the show, Kendrick. Maybe he watches the pre and post game show.
Well, yeah, apparently, he watches all the time.
Yeah, but don't do that. Well, don't do that. Don't do that. Because today it appears that he listened to what I said, and we have something here for you.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
After so much losing the Dallas Mavericks have been through, the Dallas Mavericks have made a change in the starting lineup position with something that I recommended.
Oh, what's that?
Finally, Jason Kidd did this.
How'd you fix it, Rick?
He fixed it. Tonight in the starting lineup, Derrick Jones Jr. will be starting, and Gafford will be starting tonight. In the starting lineup.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Derrick
Gafford is starting, and Derrick Jones Jr. will be in the starting lineup along with P.J. Washington, Kyrie Irving, and Luka Doncic.
Wow. Josh Green and Derrick Lively. Welcome to the You Suck Club.
No, it's not the You Suck Club. What's going to happen is we're going to use them for energy off the bench. Those are going to be our energy guys.
Okay. Okay, yeah. They lost their positions because they won't be injured off the bench. Okay, I got you.
Right.
I got you. Yeah.
We want the energy out. We want the energy out the bench. We want to get it going.
Yeah.
Things like that. I've been telling you.
Yeah. We can use
Josh Green situation.
Yeah.
It was nice, but they didn't need to start Josh Green.
Yeah. Derrick Lively. We can use that one rebound he get in the last 2 games off the bench. Good for him, man.
Come on,
we can use that. We can use. I mean, instead of picking up 5 fouls before the fourth quarter beginning, with him coming off the bench, he can only pick up about 3 before the fourth quarter. Josh Green.
Well, we can lessen his foul. We can lessen his fouls if he doesn't start.
Yeah, man. We thinking right now, man. We got things. We on our way. We on our way to ocean views.
Yeah, you need to get excited. You need to get excited because you know what?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh man, I'm really down the dumps. Like you show that orange mug. Good grief.
Well, we've got Coach Kidd. You want to go to him real quick?
Oh, he's right here. You want to talk to him?
No, not that Coach Kidd. And I'll go ahead and warn you today. Coach Kidd is not a blabbermouth today. He only talked for 4 minutes.
Oh, ain't much to say. If you're a loser, that's what he is. He's a loser. Go ahead. Let's hear Coach.
Let's go to Coach real quick and hear what Coach Kidd had to say. Let's see if Facebook or the NBA comes after us again today like they did the other day.
Come on, Facebook. Nobody died.
Yeah. Let's see what we get.
Medical. Luka's available. Max is available.
Jason, how do you grade what you've gotten from Gafford and PJ in the 10 games they've been in since the trade?
Yeah, you look at both of them are playing at a very high level. They have done everything we've asked on both offense and defense. When you look at what PJ's done as a starter, being able to guard who we've asked him, he started on the primary bigger wing, and then we've asked him to guard smalls. We've asked him to guard the center. So when you look at what he's doing for us, he's playing at a high level, and we need that from him. And then Gaff, When you look at what he's done for us on the offensive end, giving us second opportunities, things that we needed, and defensively, being able to rebound the ball or being able to change shots he's doing that at a high level too.
I know you talked about trying to get a number 3 scorer. Has PJ done enough to be that consistent number 3 scorer for you guys?
Yeah, I think we're looking at number 3, number 4, and number 5. We need everyone to score, but we're looking. Everyone's looking to be consistent, right? When you look at Kai and Luka, they're consistent. When you look at PJ, he's starting to trend in that consistent, third score. He's getting great looks at the 3, being able to put it on the floor, being able to finish in the paint. He's doing that for us, and so we got to continue to lean into that. But we also need Josh and other guys to be able to step up and take shots and be able to knock down shots.
Jason, this would probably be a better after-game question because you would have the game to assess it at that point. But what have you worked on? What's been a point of emphasis that you're hoping looks different tonight against Miami?
Well, we were off yesterday, so I think it was a great day to get away mentally and physically, just understanding what we're coming up against with Miami, the physicality that they're going to bring this evening. Talking here before the game of what to expect. Again, this is a team that made a trade. They would struggle a little bit, but now they're playing at a very high level. So this is a great test for us with the physicality, and then looking at the pace. We got to be able to take care of the ball, because if you're going to let them get turnovers that turn into points, it becomes harder to score. They're one of the best defensive teams in the league. And so, just understand what we're going up against. When you look at Indiana here, the last game, the pace, the pressure that they can put on you, this is a little bit different beast. You got to understand Bam and Butler are going to have the ball, but you can't forget about Robinson because he can hurt you.
I know he's not underrated on your radar, but is Jimmy Butler lively a little bit of an underrated superstar in this league?
Yeah, I think when you talk about Jimmy, just he's tough. He's been in the league. He understands what it means to win. You talk about a good teammate. Seeing what he created in the bubble with the coffee. Maybe the prices were a little high, but he knew that his teammates could afford it. But understanding that he put that team in the finals, his mental makeup is as good as anyone in the league. He's not afraid of the moment, and so no, he's not underrated in my book. I think he should get more attention of what he does on a nightly basis for his team.
What needs to happen to get your defense going?
Yeah, I think just being able to understand that we're going to be scored on and we're not going to shut anybody out. We got to be able to execute the game plan. We got to take the corner 3 away. This is something that's been hurting here of late, is giving up the corner 3. Well, we got to make a conscious effort of that, but we all have to be tied together. It can't just be 3 guys out there playing defense. It has to be all 5.
Well, there was Coach Kidd.
Yeah, I mean,
what'd you feel about that? That wasn't bad. That was a good interview.
Yeah, man, it was a better interview than the last one on last game in the post game when he took him almost 3 hours to get up there. But what's up, Capazzo? Talking about you can't which the Mavs had. The Mavs the last few games had problems with turnovers.
Hey, Capazzo, they check out the show. Apparently, they watched the show because they had the NBA tried to have a shutdown on Facebook, so everybody watches the show. That right there tells you that they watch.
Yeah. Oh, so the Mavs had problems with turnovers, so it's glad that they addressed it. You can't turn the ball over and think you're going to win basketball games almost 20 times, which have been close to that the last 3 games.
I still believe in Kid. Thank you, Longway.
Yeah, it's good for you, Longway. Also, it's good for them to make after I guess didn't want to film, no practice or film session like that worked the last time. But it's good for them to get away.
Honestly, to be honest, they don't get a lot of practice time because of the schedule and how close the games are.
Yeah. To go get a break, get a chance to reset, play with the baby, talk to the fam, relax. That's good. That's good. Maybe a little reset may do him well. But listen, the Miami Heat coming in, man, and they're playing well. So all hands on deck. You got to be ready to be physical. This is one of the most physical basketball teams in the NBA. Hard nosed, just like the head coach. They get up in you. If you can't match physical on physical, you're going to get beat. You got to meet force with force. You're going to play a team like the Miami Heat and get a win over.
Right. And now I'm listening to Charles Barkley talk. He says that Luka's numbers should be going down, but he's saying the same thing that everybody else is saying. Like, Luka needs to be using his teammates more.
Yeah.
I think, me personally, and I said this, I think that Luka, when they got a lineup of Kyrie Irving, Tim Hardaway Jr. line, I don't think Luka should be the point guard. I think Luka should be down in the post waiting for the ball to dominate.
I've always said that my best version of Luka is in the post because I don't think nobody can guard him in the post. I think he's a mismatch.
Right, but Charles Barkley just said, when you have players like this, your numbers should go down. They should not go up. His numbers are going up. So that tells you he's not using his. That's saying that he's not using his teammates.
Yeah, well, there's even flows to that.
He shouldn't. Basically, what he's saying, he shouldn't be having 40 points tonight. Like when they first started, he had 20. He was having 20, and he was having 20. I'm sorry, maybe 20 to 30 point games. When Gafford and PJ Washington first got here,
it wasn't 20 points. It was more like
it was like 29.
Getting the edge to about 28 to 27,
yeah,
28.
It was a high 20. It was a high 20.
So,
but they're saying, but when their numbers were down, when his numbers were down, they were winning games.
Well, it goes to the fact that when the team's not playing well, and it ain't just him. You can see it last week. You see last game, him and Kyrie, they want to take difficult shots because they feel the games are slipping away from them. And I said this, I said this on Twitter and threads on my threads. The margin.
Hold on, I want to touch on it. I don't mean interrupt, but I want to touch on it. Luka teammates need to hit open shots. He averaged 9 assists with 4 straight triple doubles. Absolutely, PJ Washington. If you're gonna be on the Dallas Mavericks team, when we pass you the ball, you need to knock down those shots. If not, then he don't need to be on the floor. Okay. Josh Green, same thing. Got to knock down the shots when we do it. That's why I said Junior. That's why I said Junior needs to start because Junior can actually knock those shots down. Not only that, Junior can put the ball on the floor and go to the basket if he don't have an open look in the corner.
Which was what I'm saying gives me to this point. When the Mavericks, the reason why Luka's numbers is going up and also Kyrie's and the shot attempts are going up because when their teammates aren't hitting shots, it puts more pressure on them to have to, hey, I got to score because we're not defending. So every bucket goes from 2. It feels like it's got to be a 5-point bucket. If you know what I'm talking about, they got to get that point back. So and that's the panic. And we talked about this. The Mavericks, Luka and Kyrie, they panic late in middle of games when they're down early because they feel that these other guys just aren't getting the job done. And I understand that. When guys aren't making shots, somebody got to make shots because they hell are not defending nobody. And we're not playing defense. That puts more pressure on your offense and say, I got to make every bucket count. We talked about it in the post game. The Mavericks they take difficult shots. Everything was hard. Everything was like forced and trying to, I gotta make this shot. You can see the stress in both those guys' faces, and it's just hard. And the way to make that easy is that teammates around you have to start producing. If they don't produce, if Derek Lively can't catch lobs, he's in foul trouble. PJ Washington, you gotta hit open shots. Same thing with Josh Green.
Gotta make your free throws too.
Tim Hardaway Jr. When you're on the floor, not just sitting up there, I'm gonna jack up 3 after 3. Go to the basket. Try to get to the free throw line if your shot's not falling. Maxey, please shoot the ball. I seen this whole home stand the Mavs had. Max has had at least about 10 open shots he's passed out of to Kyrie and Luka, who had guys on them and with the shot clock, and then they got to throw up for a shot. Shoot the ball if you open. Would make a miss. It's an easier shot than getting Kyrie and let me have a 5-second clock to try to throw up something and pray it makes, and then it doesn't. And then you get beat on the fast break on the defensive end. That's all I'm saying.
Let me ask you this, because I heard Brian Broaddus bring this question up yesterday. Do you think the Mavericks are trying to play too many guys and they need to shorten the roster? I kind of agree with that. Because you got guys coming off injury. Coach Kidd's trying to coordinate Dante Exum back in. He's trying to put Tim Hardaway. He's trying to Josh Green. Do you think we just need to go to an 8-man rotation instead of a 10-12?
Yeah. You don't need to be playing 10, 12 guys. The most I go is 9. I wouldn't go in double digits. Most I go in 9, 5 stars and four reserves, unless somebody gets hurt. And because when the Mavs went on a 7-game winning streak, the rotation was short because they had a lot of players injured. If you remember that, they had a lot of players.
So now they got guys coming back from injury, and Coach Kidd is trying to implement them and make sure they get minutes. And it maybe just feels like what Broaddus said is right. Maybe we don't need to be trying to give everybody minutes.
And then you got to say you incorporate guys from injury, and you also incorporate guys off a trade. So you incorporate guys off a trade, then you're incorporating guys coming off an injury, you got all those super players off in there, and now the rotation you had that you was comfortable with, that's thrown out because you got to get these guys incorporated, like you said, incorporate with the scheme of offense and defense. And maybe that's a problem, but regardless of the fact, the Mavericks still have one big problem, and maybe that's because they got a lot of guys coming back. They're still last in defense in pace. Last in defensive rating at 120. They dead last 30. If you can't play defense better than what you're doing right now, this is just me talking. I'm not talking with my partner here. This is me talking myself. If you can't play defense better than what you are playing, I don't care how much offense you have. You cannot win games consistently. You just can't. It's a 50-50 coin flip when you are a bad defensive team. And right now, Dallas Mavericks is the worst defensive team in the NBA. You got to get that corrected. You got to get that corrected, or it's going to be tough to win.
I don't disagree with you, Ken. Don't disagree with you at all. Joining us live right now. Look like he's speeding his way through downtown Dallas. Be careful out there, buddy, because it's raining.
He drove in the monsoon one time from Mansfield. He didn't care.
He ran in the monsoon.
Go ahead.
I wonder if we're gonna get a video of him drenched, soaking wet by the time he gets to the AC. Let's find out. At Tobias 10 joining us right now.
Yeah, Tobias.
He's better well dressed this time than he was that last time. That rain caught up with him.
I feel like Eric LaSalle and Coming to America when Lisa dumped him.
Yes.
How we doing, guys?
We're trying to fix the Mavs. I don't know if you heard the breaking news. What we've been saying here on the pre and post game show has been happening. Derrick Jones Jr. is gonna get the start tonight over Josh Green. Dave Gafford's getting a start over Live. Too Lively.
Too Live Crew.
Yeah.
Those are defensive moves, to say the least. Jason Kidd is basically telling everybody, hold your horses. I got some horses that I want to put into the game. And so he wants to get this game started out early on the defensive side and probably try to blow out the heat early to show Maverick fans who are ready to jump off the bridge to not only hold your horses, but just chill a little bit, y'all. We got this.
You're that. Just chill a little bit, y'all.
Ocean views. Looking at my porch doing the news.
Watch why we got you here. Let's talk about that a little bit here. Let's talk about that. We just had somebody say they're not giving up on Coach Kidd. Can you talk to the audience real quick and let them know about how do you feel about all this stuff that's going on with the fire Coach Kidd and the do this and the do that? How do you feel? Because me, I'm looking at it this way. Like, we getting beat by teams that's in the Eastern Conference. I mean, I'm not going to say that the games don't mean anything, but, you know, these aren't teams that we're going to see in the playoffs. These teams get you ready for the playoffs. Yes, they do. I'm not trying to dispute that, but I'm just like, man, and we're not losing to the bottom of the Eastern Conference. We're losing to the team that's at the top. Philly, I'll give you. But we lost to the Celtics. We lost to the Cavs, and we lost to the Pacers. Those are teams that are at least those are good teams in the Eastern Conference. Now, we were losing to the Pistons and the Chicago Bulls and the Charlotte Hornets. I'd be like, all right, it might be time to have a conversation here. But I'm not concerned.
That's tomorrow.
I'm not gonna say I'm not concerned, but I'm not ready to jump off. I'm not doom and gloom like what you see in here.
That's on Saturday.
We're not losing the Pistons on Saturday. Stop it.
Okay, so we talked about this a lot on our group text chain or whatever, but I mean, to me, Dallas, Fort Worth, Maverick fans across this area, if you're on a fire Jason Kidd train, you don't know what basketball looks like. You think basketball has 2 points on the end and has laces on one side of it. You think the Mavericks have a star as their logo. That pisses me off with you guys. It's an indictment on the area. It's an indictment of how Maverick fans view basketball, and I really take that with a grain of salt. Maverick fans, if you're on the fire Jason Kidd train, stop watching basketball. Just stop watching Mavericks basketball, because I guarantee you you're the same fan that attacked Jason Kidd for his past. And you're the same fan that celebrated the 2011 championship as if that same dude didn't have a say in it. You're that same fan that needs not to be a fan. And because you're that kind of person, I can't listen to what you got to say about the Mavericks and their current state of struggle. Yeah, we all know the Mavericks are struggling. We all know that defense is a problem with this team. But we also know that, hell, they can easily get out of it really, really quick because of their offensive prowess. We talk to people like Sham on our show, EA on our show. I see a lot of panic on the streets. I see a lot of, I'm selling my season ticket because the prices just went up. Stop it, y'all. Like really stop it. If the Mavericks start losing, like Walt said, if the Mavericks start losing to the Miami Heat of the world, if the Mavericks lose to like teams that I'll say it. Just like last year, y'all remember when the Mavericks were losing to teams like Detroit and New Orleans, and they started losing to like Utahs of the world, and they really couldn't like get it right. That's when you start saying, okay, let's talk about the coaching situation. But this year, let's not act like Jason Kidd just didn't inherit two good players at the trade deadline. Like, these dudes have to start gelling at one point. It's not an instant situation. They don't have 16 to 17 games a year, bro. They play 82 games. So, I mean, the owners of the Mavericks are not Jerry Jones and Steven, bro. Save y'all anger for that. The Mavericks will be just fine. If they get into the playoffs, yeah, they'll be straight. But, I mean, y'all got to temper that whole anger situation and then just hope that the Mavericks can come out of it with 20-some-odd games left. This is not the end of the world with this team.
Right.
Hey, Tobias. How them Rangers looking right now, baby?
The Rangers look good, but it's the preseason, man. I can't even like begin to fathom a situation where like we start saying World Series champs back to back. But I would love to see that situation. I just want the Rangers to this year. My whole thing this year is to stay healthy and hit the baseball. I can't even ask the pitchers to duplicate what they did last year because everybody know I was down on Jose Leclerc. Everybody know that part. And then him and Chapman showed me otherwise in the playoffs. And you know what? I implore Maverick fans to look at it the same way. Look at it like this. They can get their shit together together in the playoffs. Every team can. Every championship team, the Mavericks, same thing. The same exact shit, bro. Like, the regular season is one thing, but the playoffs is a whole different beast. Just get there, and then we'll see.
Okay. Okay.
I agree, Vosh. That's why I'm not gloom and doom.
Yeah,
a lot of people are, man, and it's alarming. It's alarming how.
Hey, Tomas, when you see Nick Van Exel, tell him I said hey. Tell him I said hey. Tell him I said hey, man. No, hey, tell him I said hey, man.
Yeah, he sits not too far from where you sit at, over there in 123.
Tell him say hey, man, stop with that doom and gloom, man.
So Nick Van Exel was the reason why they.
I was really shocked by that because he does Locked On Mavs podcast, and for him to say that, I was like, ooh wee.
Bro, stop that doom and gloom. Tell when you see Jeffrey Cooperstein off and tell him stop that gloom and doom, man.
I don't think Cooperstein goes to games anymore anyway.
He doesn't. I never see Baby. I never see.
Yeah,
Baby
I don't ever see the mini Coop there anymore.
Yeah.
Well, the Mavs about to. Oh yeah, Kendrick, we got to get to your news you can use.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
We had such a good thing going. I was enjoying that, man. All right, let's get to it.
I mean, we're trying to fix the Mavs and try to tell people don't jump out the bridge. I mean, the Mavs are gonna be fine.
You can't. I mean, you can't jump up. I mean, you can't jump off the bridge because it's a lot of water rising in Dallas. So I don't think nothing happens.
Yeah, all this rain. My God,
man. Let me tell you, boy. I'm going to the lake tomorrow. I'm already getting my boots ready. I'm preparing to be fishing in the monsoon, dog.
All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Anyway, let's get to it. Speaking of monsoon, that's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have just been hit with.
Oh no.
Yesterday, as Karl Anthony Towns diagnosed with a torn meniscus, out indefinitely. Whoa, Tomas, does that dash their championship hopes?
Yep, it does. It just moves them down from whatever their position at, 3 or 4, whatever. Mavs already starting. I'm letting somebody go to basket.
This is a tough piece to deal with.
Yeah, he's done. He's done for the season. He's done for the season. Yeah, he's done for the season.
Okay. I mean, the meniscus, bro. When I partially tore mine, I felt like my ACL, PCL, and MCL were gone too, and it was just the meniscus, and it hurt. I didn't need surgery. Hopefully, he doesn't. But man,
I think
the rehab is a beast. Yeah, the rehab is a beast, dude. And I mean, hopefully he can come back in a couple of months. My comeback was really, really quick, but I don't have the same doctors that they do. So maybe they can get him back faster than my doctors.
Okay. All right. Let's get on to some more right here. Right quick. As the Mavs are down 9-5 now. Speaking of the team they're playing, Miami Heat, Terry Rozier named his most skilled players in the NBA. Number 1, Kyrie Irving. Don't look it right now. Number 2, Luka Doncic. Number 3, Kevin Durant. Number 4, Luka Doncic. Number 5, of course, Terry Rozier.
Scary Terry.
Tomas, whoa. Like that list?
What is Luka doing? What is Luka doing? My God, he let what's name come on a backdoor cut. He wasn't even paying attention. Jimmy Butler, my God.
Now with Scary Terry in that top 5 skill player in the league.
Hey man, he's betting on himself, bro. He's betting on himself.
Yeah, good move by Scary Terry to put himself in there.
Okay. Paul Pierce.
Wait, hold on. Who would y'all's top 3 or top 5 be real quick?
Skill. Luka, Kyrie, and Steph.
Steph would be in mine. Kyrie would be in mine. Luka would be in mine.
You said top 3.
Yeah.
These are point guards, right?
5. Oh no, just players.
Oh, top 5 players.
Yeah, Durant, Anthony Bennett, maybe Tatum.
You mean Anthony Edwards?
Oh, you say
I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Anthony
Anthony
Edwards,
Bennett.
my bad.
Yeah,
he did not mean Anthony Bennett.
Yeah, Anthony Bennett at the mall somewhere. Signing shoes.
He's probably working in the mall.
Yeah, Anthony Bennett working at Foot Locker somewhere.
He did not.
Probably working at Journeys or Gadzooks. sorry, y'all.
No, I got it.
But yeah, I mean, like people like that, bro.
Okay.
Go ahead, Kendrick.
All right. Paul Pierce warns the Warriors not to make the same mistake with Klay Thompson that the Celtics did with Ray Allen. Is that true?
I mean, like I said, Klay works better with the second group. Him and Chris Paul in the second group is better for them than him in the first group.
Man, look. All right, so Paul Pierce needs to stop talking, bro, because now he's starting to make me mad.
No,
Paul Pierce.
So does Gilbert Arenas.
You know, Gilbert Arenas makes sense a lot of times, though. Paul Pierce needs, like Paul Pierce be talking out his ass a lot, dude. And for him to say that about Ray Allen, because I love Ray Allen so much, bro. Like, Ray Allen got a bad rap when it came to the other players on his team. And then look, like, I was happy for him that he went to Miami and carried LeBron and D Wade to a championship. But like he gets a bad rap to me, dog. Like Ray Allen does. And I'm sorry, but Paul Pierce wasn't saying that when Ray Allen was busting guys upside the head for 3. When he passed it off to him.
He's saying don't make the same mistake that the Celtics made. Like, don't let him walk.
Oh, because all right. So that makes sense because
he's saying don't do what we did and let that guy go. Don't let him go. We let him go.
Not only let him go, they let him go to the Miami Heat.
Yeah, don't let him go to a competitor either.
To the team they was competing for a championship with.
Oh, in a nutshell, he also saying too, don't let him go to the Lakers because that's where he's going next if he leave Golden State.
Well, then like that's on Kendrick for not clarifying.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
What?
Yeah. The Ken Bunch, you're a terrible broadcaster.
Hey man, Tobias.
Bad broadcasting by you.
I guess Tobias just like this picture he just watches. And I thought I clarified it just clearly. Maybe saw fly honey on his left side right there. I did not say that clearly. But hey, my bad for you seeing that fly honey on your left side. Just heading down to AAC.
Okay, Kendrick, next one.
Okay, let's get to this one. Okay, Jason, we talked about this earlier. Jason Williams calls out Brian Windhorst after Windhorst comments that Ray Allen's inefficiency wouldn't be acceptable in today's NBA. Quote, how can anybody say anything negative about Allen Iverson, of all people, or just anyone in general, with a neck like that? With a neck like that.
I don't think he was trying to say. I don't think he was trying to diss Allen Iverson though.
Oh, he said with a neck like that.
Yeah, but I don't think he was trying to diss Allen Iverson though. All he said was that his percentage wouldn't be allowed today.
Well, AI said he could average 40 in this NBA because they know defense gets played.
He just saying all the shots that he put up.
Okay. Tobias?
Sometimes you gotta throw out this whole efficiency bullshit. People don't understand that. Do y'all know the reason why efficiency was recreated from like Cuban and those nerds? Do y'all understand why that was created? Like player efficiency and all the analytics, yeah. That's because like billionaires don't want to pay millionaires money, bro, for bringing in revenue for like little shit. And then they start creating all this efficiency stuff to protect their brand, protect their money. Sometimes throw efficiency out the window. You got guys like Max Strus, sometimes that'll give you great efficiency numbers, right? But will Max Strus' career hold up like Allen Iverson's career? No. But he will get paid like Allen Iverson, though. That's the funny thing. So, yeah, we got to take efficiency and kind of like babysit that shit because sometimes it's just not true, dude. It doesn't work all the single time. So we need, as fans and consumers of the game, stop really paying attention to what player efficiency is, bro. Plus or minus sometimes is dumb because let's say we lose. I'm a bench player. I go and score 11 points, get 4 assists, get 6 rebounds, but we lose the game. But I'm a +7. What does that matter? We lost the game. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid, bro. So whatever.
Okay. All right. Let's get to one more, and then we get on. We'll call it a day for this one. All right. Tovash, I'm giving this question to you, bro. Who is the best NBA player from Duke?
Woo, that's a good damn question, boy. That's a good damn question. All time?
Yeah, it said who's the best NBA player ever from Duke?
Ever. Woo! I mean, that's like a Twitter question for me. I mean, I can go back to like the Danny Ferries, the Kyries, the Shane Battiers.
I know who it is.
The Trajan Langdons, even though he didn't do shit in the NBA. Christian Laettner didn't do shit in the NBA, so I don't want to hear that.
Nope.
Even though he did have a good tenure in the NBA, he made some money. Shane Battier got a ring, I think.
Nope.
Kyrie got a ring.
Nope.
He also carried LeBron to that ring.
Hey! Don't do that.
Whatever.
Don't
Where's
do that.
the lies?
Don't
Where's
do
the
that.
lies?
Don't do that.
If it wasn't for Kyrie making that jumper,
if it wasn't for LeBron James, Kyrie wouldn't even been in a position to take the jumper. Stop it.
What you mean? Kyrie was the number 2 pick in Cleveland. LeBron went back.
Okay. All right. But if it wasn't for Kyrie, if it wasn't for LeBron getting them there, that he wouldn't have been in that position.
I mean, JJ Redick was that. JJ Redick was that dude. I mean,
you've glossed over a name. You've glossed over a name that was the best, even though he got him to the championship and they lost. But you've glossed over this name. Oh, Luka ain't got it going. He's just gonna keep hitting that step back tonight. He's gonna keep shooting that
Bobby
step back.
Hurley.
Nope.
Oh, I got one. I got it. A guy that was gonna make Michael Jordan's name become obsolete. A guy that is hurt was gonna make us.
I know where you're going.
Was gonna make us forget about everything. He basically, to me, was the Ken Griffey Jr. of basketball. His name would be Grant freaking Hill.
There you go. There you go. I was waiting on you to get here. What took you so long, brother?
That dude right there, bro, is the reason why I'm a Duke fan to this day. I was there when he was a freshman.
Matter of fact, Tovash, a co-rookie of the year with Jason Kidd.
Yeah, he was a co-rookie of the year with Jason Kidd, which I mean was pretty much a good award. I love that award that year with the 94, 95 rookie of the year. What people don't understand, how good that dude was. Just go back and look at Grant Hill's highlight in college as well as in the pros, dude. If Grant Hill doesn't get hurt, dude, I'm telling y'all,
Grant Hill
the NBA would have been in trouble, bro.
It was in trouble for them years he was at Detroit. Him and Joe Dumars.
I mean, so Grant Hill should have been a guy that started the super team. If we want to be honest, I'm mad that he was at Detroit because he had no opportunity to be to start a super team or do anything else like that. So yeah, man, I'm sorry, Grant Hill. I forgot about you for a hot second, but Grant Hill, the best Duke player of all time.
No Kyrie, no Tatum.
It's just the first quarter. Stop.
No Kyrie, no Tatum.
No, they were not better than Grant Hill. Grant Hill, I'm telling you, Grant Hill got them to the what's the name, but they just lost.
R.J. Barrett?
No,
Zion?
absolutely not. Are you
second would have been like a Shane Battier just because I mean he played the most games at Duke. He won at Duke.
Yeah, he was on that team with Jason Williams and Carlos Boozer, and
Carlos
I think Mike Dunleavy.
Carlos Boozer.
Yep.
Mike Dunleavy is currently the Golden State Mike Dunleavy Jr. Yeah.
Yep.
From Fort Worth, by the way.
JJ Redick.
JJ Williams.
No.
Jay Will. The one that was the one that's on ESPN, the black
Jason Williams, Jay Will.
So Jay Will would have been amazing because of like the way his game was.
Yeah,
like Jay Will's game was NBA ready game. Like Jay Will would have been so amazing at point guard because his skills were geared for the NBA.
Yep.
But the idiot got on the motorcycle.
Yeah, I didn't understand that, man. I didn't understand that at all.
Man.
That was weird.
Shoot, throw me some Pablo Banchero up in there.
No.
Watch out! Whoa, hold on. Watch out for him because like his body size and what he brings to the game, like a modern day Chris Webber type situation, dude. Watch out for Pablo Banchero, dude. I love his game, dog.
Yeah, man. Anybody forgetting Greg Paulus and Cherokee Parks?
No, man, no.
That boy said Greg Paulus. Shout out to Syracuse football.
Is that too bad Jay wanted to be the Ghost Rider?
True statement.
Oh boy, yeah.
He also had Carissa Thompson too. My God.
Yeah, he did.
A woman who doesn't need a hand.
Oh yeah, and she would love this weather right now.
Yeah.
She would love this weather.
All right, that does it for the news you can use.
Oh man, we gotta hear him in this. We gotta hear him in this live before we get sued.
Woo! Yeah.
Boy, she would love this weather, dog.
If anybody out there, Mavericks up. I mean, Heat up 26-14.
Yeah.
Tim Hardaway just threw up another brick. Billinghausen, the greater North Dallas.
And Luka shooting bad shots.
You don't need him doing that.
Oh, that's another three. It's 29-14.
Yeah, off a bad shot by that dunk right. Hey, now that's a shooter that the Mavs need right there. That's the kind of guy the Mavs need. Now I'm looking at this first quarter, and people gonna say it's Jason Kidd fault they losing. I'm looking at some very bad basketball here. Let's see Tim hit this three. Oh, Tim Hardaway Jr. hit a three. He hit a three.
Hey, boy. Snap out of it, Timmy. We trust you, boy.
Snap out of it, Timmy. All right, man. We'll be back at halftime, and hopefully
that's another bucket by the Miami Heat. 31-17.
Kendrick, stop it. And Terry Rozier just threw that up.
Come on. You might want to turn around and go back home, man.
No, he didn't.
I tell you, man, this Dallas traffic, bro. Like,
hey man,
it's horrendous right now.
Hey, Tomas, take the rest of the night off.
No, it's not. It's ladies night. It's ladies night at the AAC.
Yeah, they probably go.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, it's women's night right here. You see it on my screen?
You got to do something to get sellouts.
Oh, so that's a mass promotion.
Yeah, it's ladies night.
Hey, can you keep me rolling for a second? Can you keep the live going for a second? I kind of want to vent for a minute.
Oh, go ahead.
When it comes to promotions with these local teams in the Dallas area.
Go
ahead. And
ahead.
I don't say Fort Worth. I never say Fort Worth because Fort Worth doesn't have any pro teams, and they don't want to adhere to rules that. Well, whatever. So I'm gonna leave you out of this, Fort Worth. So that's a wreck. Hey, Dallas Mavs and the Cowboys, we get it.
Stars, Rangers.
There's Stars, Rangers. We get it. this area it's deep. It's deep within Hispanic American heritage, Mexican American heritage, whatever you want to say, and do all that other stuff. I do get, especially at the Cowboy games when they play that one song. I forget the name of that dude. He recently died. He was an old man. But when the song comes on, they all do the grito, that when the Mexicans get like excited or whatever. And we just saw last week that the Mavs had, Mexican Heritage Night. Where is all that for? Can I do it for a minute? Where is all that for African American heritage too? I haven't seen the Dallas Cowboys do an African American Heritage Night ever. But the NFL is what 76% deep with African American players. I don't understand it. I don't get it. My eyebrows are raised. Like, really? I'm here. I am sitting there scratching my beard, trying to figure out what's going on. And I'm getting alerts right now. Are you surprised, Tavash? No, not really. But I challenge the teams around here and the Mavericks do it. The Mavericks actually have a Heritage Night for Black people. Where are the other teams with that? The Rangers actually play in June. Sometimes they have a game on June 19th. Do they have a June 19th game at the Globe? Do they have a situation like that? I don't know if y'all see the same thing that I'm looking at, bro. In baseball, it's only what? American players, but a lot of them make up your Hall of Fame though. Mm-hmm. A lot of them are your top 10 players of all time. Mm-hmm. I don't understand it. It just boggles my mind. African Americans, my Black people, I implore you, or I just ask you, do y'all really care about that? Like, do y'all really care to be honored as a culture or a heritage, or am I just making stuff up, or am I just overly expressing myself when it comes to caring? That's a thing of mine. I never understood why the Cowboys don't, plop down, somebody in our past. Hell, Martin Luther King, big time dude. I never understood why he never we've never seen Martin Luther King's face on the Jerrytron, bro. I've never seen Martin Luther King's face. And they play football in February. Well, the Cowboys don't, but they play football in February. And I still haven't seen it, bro. It just, I'm sorry. It just trips me out. And a lot of that, speaking of, I just passed by Jerry Jr.'s house.
We got another Max Strus situation going on out here, Kendrick. Getting a report. Duncan Robinson is lighting Luka ass up.
What else is new?
God dog it.
But yeah, man, I'm sorry to go on a little tangent, bro. Even in golf, they don't do it. NASCAR don't do it. But they're so fast to honor age. They'll do the Asian community like that. They'll do, sometimes you'll see it. They'll do just I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I don't want to come off like Charlemagne the God or T.L. Hughley or somebody like that.
Oh my God!
I just see what's going on, man, and it's a lot of contradictory shit, dude. Maybe I'm just tripping though.
I think
Ice Cube said straight out of Compton.
Thanksgiving should tell you enough right there. When they get somebody performing Thanksgiving, it's Dolly Parton or country. It's always a country guy. Always a country person.
It's always a country act. If it's not, man, bro.
Selena Gomez or the Jonas Brothers or.
They did have Destiny's Child there for a hot second. In 2005.
That's the only one. That's about the only one. Because Jerry loves Beyonce. However you say it. Yeah, Beyonce. Yeah, he loves Beyonce.
Yeah, he loves her, but I mean, dude, it's eye popping, bro.
What about Post Malone? Can we get Post Malone? At least he's.
What you mean? At least he's what?
So he's hip hop at least.
He's very, very white too.
Yeah. But he's hip hop.
Hella white.
Yeah, but he's
he's
hip hop though.
He don't count at all. not even close.
He don't count.
They had Kane Brown at one point, right?
Yeah, Kane Brown. I remember him.
Yeah, he performed during COVID, but that's country music, bro. Like, I mean, bro. Yeah, I mean, your hands are showing.
The Mavericks at least had Kid and Play come do halftime one year.
Hola, hey.
Kid and Play, all right, cool. But again, the Mavericks at least pretty much acknowledge, hey, we got a lot, pretty much 86% of our participants in our league are African American or Black, and we need to honor them for even being here, because the NFL does a piss poor job at that part. The NFL does a horrible job at that part. But let one of us beat one of their, pretty much our wives, our girlfriends. Now we got a whole campaign on that whole thing. Let one of us get cancer in the breast area. Now we got October dedicated to that part, and we're all playing in pink. But let's refuse to acknowledge participants in our whole league. I mean, ain't no Mexicans running around in the NFL.
Latin American. He meant Latin American.
I'm sorry, Latin America. I haven't seen 17 of them. I haven't seen 17 of them. No, I'm serious, kids. I ain't trying to be funny right now.
No, you
lying
because the word you use is Latin American.
But I haven't seen 25 of them, dude. So for y'all to honor and play all that music at AT&T Stadium and other NFL areas, like Washington, I've been to one of those games. They play hip hop the whole game. But like everywhere else, dude, I just trip because, I mean, we haven't really seen our culture get really honored, except for when we score a touchdown, right? I mean, I don't know, bro. As I ride through Highland Park trying to get to the AAC because I'm lost in Dallas. That's funny. But yeah, man.
Oh, you safe there. Highland Park, you safe there. You safe. Unless the cops.
Am I really though? I have a Honda Accord. I have a Honda Accord with rims on it, Kendrick. I have a Honda Accord with rims on it.
You ain't gonna get. Well, I'm just saying. Hold on. You're not gonna get robbed there, but you won't be safe if the cops pull you over. Just put it to you like that. The police come, you're not safe. If the police not there, you're safe.
So how am I? So I mean, so again, in Highland Park, you're not safe. Every single hood has their own gangs, right? Highland Park, your gang has a badge on it. So yeah, I'm sorry, bro. My bad. So back to y'all, man.
Well, thank you, Vosh, for that. That was very passionate.
Yeah, it was all right.
And I understand where you're coming from. All right, so we'll be back. We'll be back at halftime. What is the score of the Mavs game right now as we head into the second quarter?
It's what 36-28. Miami Heat.
Yeah, it's starting off a little rough, but we're a second half team. We are a second half team. We make runs in the third quarter.
They told us to know some women of European descent that you can house. You can run into the cops are running by.
Not over there. You don't know nobody in Highland Park. Stop.
Oh, you don't think I don't know. You don't think I don't know.
Tell on yourself. Tell on yourself. I know you ain't took that big old truck over there in Highland Park. You a lot. We'll be back at halftime, y'all.